Hi folks and welcome back. So today we are here at every beer lover's dream hotel. Yes, we're here at the BrewDog Hotel, also known as the Beer Dream Factory. The BrewDog Hotel might be one of my best stays yet, so stay tuned to find out why. It's not only all the perks and the free little treats that you get, it's also the quirkiness of the room. This one is not to be missed. The check-in area is just off to the left of the bar, and then you head up a small flight of stairs to get to the lifts. Now, as you can see, all the rooms are named after beers here at BrewDog. There are just 2 lifts here at BrewDog, and both of them are on the small side. Now, inside both lifts, you do get a little plaque showing you which rooms are on which floors. To operate the lifts, you do have to scan your room card as well. Okay folks, so we just checked in and that was super easy, and we are in room 106 on the first floor. Let's check it out.
Door opening.
On exiting the lifts, the rooms are to your left, and you do just use your room key to just get you through the door into the corridor itself. Now, the corridors are really dark here at BrewDog, and they are just lit up slightly by the room numbers on the walls, which is a nice touch to have as well. Hi folks, and welcome to the room here at the BrewDog Hotel. So as you come in, you have got your bathroom just on the left there, and you have got your wardrobe area just on the right here, and we'll get back to them as we go around the room. But let's begin with the bedroom area, shall we? So you do get a king size bed here at the BrewDog Hotel, and as you can see, it is a fantastic size. Now, you have got space either side of the bed to easily get round, so that's not going to be a problem if you are sharing with someone. The duvet and the covers look spotless at the moment. Obviously, as always, we'll test out the bed overnight and give you a verdict in the morning about how we slept here. Now, either side of the bed, you have got bedside tables, and luckily they are both identical. So you've got your bedside light. You've also got your 2 light switches as well, which control all the lights to the rooms. You've also got 2 plug sockets as well. They are 3-pin plug sockets, and you have also got USB plug sockets as well. Below that, there is a selection of books for you to read as well. And I should add, there is a charging pad on both bedside tables as well. So you can just pop your phone on there and give it a charge. Now, as I said, they are identical. So on the right hand side of the bed here, you have also got the same setup as well, which is fantastic, because then you haven't got one person with all the light switches or one person with the plug sockets, etc. You can control the lights yourselves, and no one has to get out of bed to switch them on or off. Now, just in front of the bed, you have got a little bench that you can sit on, I would call it. It's not an ottoman or anything, it is just a little bench. So if you want to just have a little perch there, you can do that. Now, the window setup here, you have got 2 massive windows that do let in a lot of light. However, you're not going to have the best of views. We are in the city centre of Manchester here, and I am only on the first floor, so you can only see a road outside and another building across the way. But this room's stunning, and you can't have everything in life, can you? So you've also got a rather distressed looking chair in the room as well, if you fancy a sit down, or you might be able to play a musical instrument on it as well, which you can probably see in the background, but we'll get to that in a second. So you've got that you can sit on, and then you have this massive desk area as well. And you could do some work there if you want to have a sit down in the chair that you've got with it. There are plug sockets, just 2 of them, mind you, and you have got USB connections on there as well for charging devices, but you could sit down if you needed to do a bit of work. Now, what's on this desk is probably actually the most exciting thing, maybe about the room, but definitely about the desk area. As you can see, starting off on the far corner, it's not actually on the desk, but it is hanging up in the background there. You have got a little material hanging thing, I don't even know what you'd call one of them, but it does have two curly whirlies in there, which are free for you to take. It's also got the menus as well for the restaurant downstairs and the bar area. Below that, you've got a little light on the desk as well. Not the most interesting thing on the desk there, but it does give you a little bit of light so you can use it. You've also got a record player as well. Yes, that's right, you've got a record player in your room, and there are a selection of records as well. So if you haven't brought your own, you can listen to a great selection of records. Next to them, there is also a 500-piece jigsaw puzzle for you as well. It is a BrewDog one, and it does look rather well used, but you can do it yourself and maybe see if all the pieces are there. Elsewhere, you have got the big widescreen TV on the wall, and it is massive here. It is a Samsung, and you're going to have no problem seeing it from the bed. Below it, you have got a sound bar as well, so the sound should be terrific, and it's not every day you get a sound bar in the room either. Elsewhere on the desk, you have got a bit of a disappointing tea and coffee making set as well. It's just a kettle, and then it's a little box with just some sachets of tea and coffee in there as well. And when you think what we're going to come to shortly, it is a bit disappointing that it's just a kettle and just a box of tea and coffee. But it's there if you want to use it, and it is free as well. Elsewhere in the room, you have got a guitar, an acoustic guitar, hanging up, and you can play it if you want to. Now, I say you can play it, obviously you can have a go at it, maybe you've never played guitar in your life, but it is there for you, and it'd be perfect to sit on the distressed leather seat just behind me that we mentioned earlier, and you can sit there and play the guitar if you want. Elsewhere in the room, you have got a fantastic, I was going to call it a mini bar area, but it's not, it's a snacks and drinks area. On the top shelf, you've got lots of little bottles of spirits up there. Some of them are BrewDog, some of them are made by different companies as well. On the second shelf, you have got then some glasses and some cups that you can use as well if you fancy a drink while you're in the room. And on the bottom shelf, you have got some snacks and some other items as well for you to use. Now, you do have to pay for all them. They don't come free, and there is a little menu on there that will tell you how much they are. Below that, you have actually got the two mini bars, and they are really well stocked with plenty of drinks and beers in there as well. As I said, they're not free, they are priced on the menu, so if you're going to take one, do check out how much they are before you do it, but it have got a great selection. Moving on to the corner of the room, just by where you come in, and you have got your hanging space right there for you. Now, in there, you've got your iron, you've got your ironing board, there is a bathrobe in case you want to use it, and there is also a hotel bag as well that you can use while staying at the hotel, but you can't take with you. As well, one of the firsts, I think, for any hotel room I've stayed in, there is a hot water bottle there as well, just in case you want to use it, which, to be fair, is a great idea. And you have got your hairdryer on there as well in case you need it. Just below that, you have also got your safe as well, so you can lock all your valuables away. There is a full-length mirror next to the unit as well, and you can check out your appearance before maybe going out for the night or in the morning when you're ready to leave. There is also an air conditioning system as well, and you can set that by just using the digital display there. When talking about the bed, one thing I almost missed out on was the fantastic brickwork behind the bed and the neon sign that says Beer Dream Factory, which really just kind of just puts the little cherry on the top of the cake in this room. Now, it looks fantastic. It's a nice little novelty piece to have as well. Now, Looking up at the ceiling, you will notice they have gone for the exposed concrete of the building that was here before. Some people are like that, some people might not. I think it goes in well with the room, but it is there and it is something a little bit different than just a normal plastered ceiling. So folks, I think that's it for the main bedroom part of the room. I think I've covered everything there. So let's make our way to the bathroom, which, as you can see, is actually fairly open in the room as well, which might not appeal to everyone, but let's get in and have a look. Come on. So folks, what you will notice as soon as you come to the bathroom is that you can just slide the door across like this and then slide it back open like that. But you're then into the bathroom itself, and as you come in, you have got the mirror just here on your right. And it's a decent sized mirror. It's got a little light with it. It is what it is, kind of thing. You can see yourself if you're having a wash or brushing your teeth. You've also got some Fill hand soap as well, just there on the side. I've never heard of that make before. I don't know if it even is the make or if it's just, you know, it's to go with maybe the beer side of it or something, or just that it's refillable. But there is some hand soap there as well for you. Below that, you have got the wash basin. It's a bit on the small side, but it is clean and hopefully it does the job. Below that, you have then got some bath towels for you as well, and they look fine and clean as well. Just up above the toilet, you have got a little shelving unit, and on there you have got some tissues. You've got a spare loo roll. On the second shelf down, you have got 2 glasses as well, just in case you want to maybe have a drink. And you've then got some hand towels as well. Now, one of them has seen better days and is a bit threadbare, as you can see, but they are there for you, and to be fair, they look reasonably clean as well. As always with the bathroom, we'll test it out as we stay here and report back in the verdict on what it's like. You've got your toilet as well, and it does look clean, which is fantastic. It's a toilet at the end of the day, so great that it's there. Next to it, you have got your waste paper bin, and you have also got a loo brush as well in case you need it. Within easy reach of the toilet, you have got your toilet paper as well, which is very handy. Now, the shower is tucked away just round the side here, and it is a decent sized shower, and that you're not going to have a problem fitting in there. It does have a rainfall shower as well as a handheld shower. Now, I think the heads could potentially be a bit cleaner. There is some limescale and some grime on there as well. In the shower, you do have a shampoo or shower wash holder as well. It does say hold my beer, so maybe you could pop a beer on it if you wanted to have a drink in the shower maybe. But it is a novel touch and somewhere where you can just store your shower gel or shampoo. On the other side of the shower, you have got the Fill products again, and in there you have got your shower gel, your shampoo and your conditioner. Just in case you forget your own, you can use that. Now, there is a bit of grime, maybe a bit of mold and that just around the bottom of the shower as well, as you can see, which in some cases can't be helped, but maybe it could be cleaned better. It doesn't put me off, that kind of thing, but it might put off some people. And this is a first on the channel, and a first for me anytime. I've never been in a shower that has its own fridge in there with beers in it. Now, it's called Shower Beer. As you can see, it has a great assortment of beers in there, just in case you get thirsty and you're in the shower. And that's one thing you're not going to get in this room. You're not going to get thirsty. As long as your wallets are deep enough and you can afford to pay for them, this place is full with beer. So folks, some facts about the hotel now. Now, it is a 4-star hotel. I have or I am staying in the entry-level room here at the hotel, and it is called the Brewmaster Suite. Now, you can get the Captain's Suite as well. There is just two different types, but this is the Brewmaster. And you know what? I don't think it's that bad for being the entry-level room. Now, the hotel tonight did cost me just shy of £100. It can be more expensive, and as well, you might be able to get it cheaper as well. But I don't think that's too bad value for money so far. Now, check-in time is 3 p.m. and checkout is 11 a.m. Now, one of the great things about staying at the hotel is when you check in, they give you a little card and you do get a free welcome drink, and you can have one of the headliner beers or a Prosecco with that. And you also get £15 per person towards your evening meal, which, to be fair, I think is great value. And a fantastic little novelty extra here, because at the end of the day, when or where are you going to get that in most hotels? So top marks on that BrewDog. Now, you can add extra packages to your room if you want. These all revolve around beer, but if you go on the website and take a look, some of them might be well worth it for you to add, maybe if you're coming for a special occasion, a stag do, or maybe just a romantic break. Now, there is a rooftop terrace bar here at the hotel, which does serve tacos, and there is also a restaurant and bar on the ground floor as well, which we will check out shortly. Now, as you've seen by some of the unique touches in this room, there are 18 rooms in this hotel, so it's not massive, but they all come with their own bespoke little touches. So like the beer shower as well, or shower beer as it was called. I mean, a beer shower would be good, but you might not end up smelling that good and getting a little bit sticky at the end of it. But maybe I'll pop it in a suggestion box downstairs. So folks, I think that's it for the room. We've also discussed a bit about the hotel and some of the information that you might need if you're coming to stay here. So let's go on a little tour of the hotel and check out that terrace bar and also the bar and restaurant downstairs as well. Come on. Starting the tour in the bar and restaurant downstairs on the first floor. Now, this is open to members of the public as well, and it does serve a wide selection of foods. I just went for a burger and fries, and obviously staying here at the BrewDog Hotel, you have to sample some of the beers they have on offer as well. This one was just one of their Oktoberfest specials. Leaving the restaurant and bar area, you do head to the stairs to head up to the rooftop bar, but you can hire a Brompton cycle while you're here as well if you want to get about town. The rooftop bar area is on the third floor, and although it was closed when I was there, this would be a great space, especially in the summer, or maybe if you wanted to function up here as well. There is a bar up here, as the name suggests. As I said, it was closed, but you still have the price board just there. Elsewhere in the hotel, there is a pick and mix station next to each of the lifts on each of the floors, and this is free for you just to take a few of them if you want them. There's also a hydration station as well, so if you've got a refillable water bottle or you want a glass of water, you can get filtered water while you're there. As I said on arrival, the corridors are on the dark side, but you do get these really quirky little number plaques with a BrewDog beer inside for your room. Okay folks, so that was a tour of the hotel. I hope you enjoyed it. Now, as you saw, the terrace bar wasn't open tonight, and that's probably because, well, we're towards the end of September, the beginning of October now, and it is going slightly chillier. But potentially on a Friday or Saturday night, when it's busier, they will open it up there, or in the summer. But it is a nice space, especially if it's a warm summer's evening for you to sit out and have a drink. Obviously, you had the pick and mix station as well, which is a fantastic little free add-on, really quirky, really novel, and a great plus to the hotel. There's also, as you saw, the hydration station where you can get a glass of water if you need it. As for the restaurant and bar, well, you know what? The food was decent. It wasn't the best burger and chips I've ever had in my life, but it was good. And to be fair, the fact that you get a free welcome drink, which is one of the headliner beers of your choice, or a glass of Prosecco, and also £15 per person to the cost of your evening meal, then you can't go wrong. Now, it is Oktoberfest at the moment going on, and even though we are in the UK, the hotel is running a promotion for it. So I also had a little card in my room that said each member of the room is also given one free Oktoberfest beer as well. So for 2 beers and a burger and chips, I paid £4.50, which, to be fair, is absolutely fantastic. Even without the free Oktoberfest beer, it's still a great value and something probably more hotels could do, which kind of sets this one apart. Now, folks, it is getting on in the evening. The night is drawing in, and I am going to get some sleep for the night, but I will see you in the morning for the verdict. Catch you in a bit. Night-night. Morning, folks, and yes, you can play with the guitar, as I said last night, and there we go. Right, I'm going to hang that back on the wall, and then we will get into the verdict of our stay here at the BrewDog Hotel. Okay, folks, so how did we sleep last night? Well, you know what? Actually, pretty well. So the bed's comfortable. It's almost too comfortable in the sense of it's well worn in, which might put some people off. It feels more like probably your bed at home than maybe a usual hotel room bed, which could be a good thing for some people. The pillows are super soft and your head really does sink in. So although it looks like they're quite high up, when you pop your head on them, you do end up fairly low down to the mattress. It does sink all the way down, which was in some respects quite nice because you weren't sat bolt upright with 2 pillows, but in other respects you were getting a little bit of crowdage from the pillows around your ears there. But I slept well. Now, the soundproofing, it's not the best I've ever had. We are on the first floor, there is a road outside, and you could still hear traffic going by into the night, and it's sometimes during the night while you're asleep. Outside, noise from the corridors and that, you do hear doors slamming, and you do hear a bit of noise coming from neighbouring rooms, but it's not too bad, and it's probably about right with the consistency of other hotels. The bathroom worked perfectly this morning. The rainfall shower is fantastic. I must say it's probably actually one of the best ones I've actually used or been in before. Basin and toilet work as expected. And to be fair, as of yet, I haven't actually heard anyone else's bathroom. So that's a bonus, because sometimes you do get that in hotel rooms. One other great thing in the bathroom is if you're staying more than one night and you reuse your towel, you do get a beer token as well. So you can then get 1 free pint of beer or 2 half pints of beer if you're sharing with someone and you want to share the beers as well, which is a great little novelty, but also just helps the environment in the way they're not washing towels every day or washing so many of them, and gives you something free in return. Now, the room itself is really comfortable. It's a great size. You've got plenty of room to move around. This is a double room, so if there is 2 of you in here, you're not going to feel crowded. Now, there is a lot of room for suitcases as well, so they aren't going to get in the way as you're walking around the room. One disappointing note is the tea and coffee making facilities, which I did show you last night and said how they looked a little bit limited. However, as well, when you then come to make a cup of tea and coffee, and I'm not 100% sure how well you're going to see this in the light. The mugs are quite well used and they have got quite a few marks on them and chips in them, which is not ideal, and it did put me off making a cup of tea, in fact. So that's not fantastic. As I said yesterday, there is a little bit of mould around the grouting in the shower, and on some of the metal bits of the shower you can see where the paint is coming away a little bit. Now, it's not a luxury 5-star hotel, so I'm not going to expect the very best standards, and to be fair, it does not bother me one bit when I'm staying in a hotel room. As long as it's clean, which this is, and then that doesn't bother me too much. And I must say, to be fair, this is probably one of the best hotels I've stayed in. Now, it feels like BrewDog know exactly their audience and what they are. You get the free beer vouchers and that in your room. You get the £15 off the food downstairs, which then makes it an incredibly cheap meal for you as well, so you can still eat here. And you also get the free pick and mix as well, which is by the lifts. Now, that coupled with the theme of the room, the LED lighting, the guitar, the record player, and you know what? The mini bars, even though you have to pay for them, the mini bars, the beer in the shower as well, then this is a great little hotel. Even if you're not thinking about having a weekend away, or maybe some sort of, I don't know, birthday weekend or something, where you're going to want to stay in the hotel for that note. Maybe you're here on work or business, and I'd still say stay in the hotel. It does make for a really good stay. And I've been super impressed with BrewDog so far. They leave a little welcome note for you when you arrive, addressed personally to you as well. And the staff do go above and beyond to help you, which is always what you want. Now, it is a small hotel. There is only 18 rooms, so they can do that. So folks, I think that's everything for my fantastic stay here at the BrewDog Hotel. I hope you've enjoyed it as well, and come down, give it a treat. There's ones dotted all around the country. You don't have to come to the one here in Manchester, but it is a fantastic stay. And from the Beer Dream Factory, everyone, happy travels, and I will see you on the next one. Goodbye.